So I'm just about to leave Jurien Bay after just one night. Pretty good town really, and the last 24 hours has been a real mixed bag of ups and downs. A good morning leaving Lehman, and generally speaking a fine ride. So I'm just out at the foreshore in Jurien Bay here, about to leave. I've been here just at one day. The last 24 hours has been a mixed bag of ups and downs. I had a good early start from Lehman and decided to take a little excursion to Green Head, and Green Head is a beautiful little spot, but at Green Head I decided to follow a bike path or a walking path track that is 2.5 kilometers along the foreshore that looked really nice on the sign. Turned out it had a few really steep bits in it, and I couldn't actually get up those steep bits, and ended up sliding back down a hill and jackknifing my bike, and it rolled right over, and I managed to crawl off it before it did that, and then I had the task of trying to get back down the hill and get all my gear back down the hill and reassemble everything and assess the damage and try and get on with my day. It all worked out in the end, of course. I bumped into a lady who was doing a morning walk, and she helped me get through that, so that was good. And then I got back on the way. It took about an hour and a half to recover from that, and if anything had been damaged, that would have been the trip over again, another potential trip ending disaster. So big lesson learned. I'm not going down any paths that I don't know about. So I'm just going to stick to the hard top, and if there are interesting paths or anything around that I might want to have a look at, then I will just go and talk to people at the information centres and find out if there's any potential hazards for a wheelchair or hand cycle with this much weight on board. So yeah, I'm all packed up. I've got probably the shortest ride of the entire trip today, about 25 kilometres to Cervantes. This town has been terrific in terms of fundraising. I'm going to say around at least $1,600 raised in just the afternoon yesterday. It meant that I was running around town a lot. I went to the shops, I went to the pubs, and I went to the bowling club, and didn't finish until like 8:30 at night. I wasn't back till 9. I didn't even get a shower yesterday until 10 p.m. But I would stay longer, except the caravan park here is a little bit out of my price range at $40 a night for an unpowered site. So I'm going to go on. I know the prices aren't going to get any cheaper down the coast, but I'm not going to spend multiple nights anywhere that is going to cost me a little bit too much money. So just get in, get the fundraising done, enjoy the day, and get out again. And yeah, it was probably a little steep here. The unpowered tent sites weren't even flat. They were lumpy and kind of on a side of a small incline. Not great in a wheelchair, so I didn't really want to keep going. Camp kitchen was very good though, but the accessible shower was weird here. It had one of those commode style seats in it with a hole in it. I don't find that particularly comfortable to shower, so just be mindful there's no fold down seat if you ever need such a thing at Jurien Bay at the caravan park here. So yeah, let's call it and get out on the road and go and have some fun. arrived in Cervantes. It's windy, but quite pretty. The beach is right behind me here. It looks really nice. Not sure I'll see much of that though. We'll see if I can check in early and So I've just arrived at my campsite in Cervantes on this blustery, breezy, cold day, and I just want to share with you something that is honestly quite astonishing. So right behind me here, next to my Handcycle, this little space here of uneven, clumpy, sandy dirt is what you get for $50 at an RAC campground in Cervantes. $50 for this. One person, one little tent, unpowered campsite, $50. That's quite the business model. I wish I had it. I've arrived in Cervantes. I'm at my caravan site. Behind me is my Handcycle and the park. This lumpy bit of dirt behind me is my site that cost me $49. Unbelievable. One person, one night, one dome tent, $49. Anyhow, we will forge on. Obviously I'm only going to stay one night because I don't have a budget for $50 caravan sites. So tomorrow we'll move on to Lancelin, where I'll be meeting up with my brother for a bit of a resupply and get rid of some things I don't want anymore and pick up some things that arrived late when I left Muckenbooten. So yeah, short ride today, fairly easy, very, very heavy, strong headwinds. Apparently going to be the same again tomorrow, but I certainly will not be staying here. I might come up with an alternate plan, but we'll see what happens. Yes, so I need to go and get some food because I have some meat, but it's frozen, and so I'm going to have to either thaw some out and cook it up, or go down and see what's at the shop here. Alright, signing out for now from Cervantes on the coast just north of Perth in Western Australia.